Hi, first grade. It's Mrs. Hannah from Lincoln. We are still on Module 10, Lesson 2, and now we are on to our academic vocabulary lesson. For our lesson today, we need some important vocabulary words to understand our text. The first word is the word float. When we are talking about the word float, it means to rest on top of water without sinking. So in this picture right here, you can see the boat is floating on the water, so it is afloat. The next word is the word whatever. Whatever. When we're using this word whatever, it means that all the different choices that you have are good. Whatever you choose will be good and tasty. Like this lady here in this picture, she has a lot of choices, so whatever she chooses is going to be delicious. Next is the word feed. Feed. Right here we have a dad, and he is feeding his little boy. So when you feed someone, you give food to that person. Feed. Our next word is training. Training. And if you notice right here, this little kid right here, he has training wheels. Let me pull that down a little bit. You can see training wheels. So training wheels are small wheels that you put onto a bike to help you learn how to ride your bike. Many of you might have training wheels on your bike, or you did when you were learning how to ride your bike. And the last word is dancing. When you are moving your body to music, you are dancing. Or even if you're not moving it to music, you are moving your body, you are dancing. The word is dancing. So with these vocabulary words, we are going to be able to hear them in this text called What Can You Do? A book about discovering what you do well. So we're going to be using those vocabulary words that we just learned in this text. Before we begin reading our text, let me share one more screen with you. This is called an anchor chart, and on our anchor chart is a strategy, a reading strategy that we're going to use in our text today. So the strategy we're going to use in our text is central idea. Now, when we talk about central idea in a text, we always talk about the topic. And so the topic of the book or the text is the person or the thing the text is about. So we find the central idea, and it's really closely related to the topic because it's the most important idea or point about this topic. So if you can figure out what the topic is of the text, the central idea is right there, really close by. And so we can use supporting evidence, which are details, facts, or examples in the text that tell about the central idea. So we're going to use this anchor chart and talk about central idea as we read our book called What Can You Do? A book about discovering what you do well. I'm wondering right now, what is something that you do well? Looking at this front cover, I have so many ideas of things that my friends in my classroom can do well. If we were having a discussion, they would tell me all kinds of things that they can do well. So what's something that you can do well? Can you play violin? Or can you play chess? Or draw a picture? Or paint a picture? There's so many things that I know that you can do well. Let's get started with this wonderful book. Here we go. I know a boy who can draw very well, and a girl who can climb very high. Wow, look at those pictures. Those are called photographs. These are photographs of kids doing them really well. What skills do you need in order to draw? What skills do you need in order to climb? Do you have those skills? I bet most of you do. Let's keep going. I like to swim and learned how to float. There's our vocabulary word, float. Do you see the little girl floating on top of the water? She's resting on top of the water and she's not sinking. But my little brother is better on skis. We're happy when we do something well, whatever that might be. Wow, these children can do a lot of different things. What are the things that these children can do? I'm looking at this photograph right here of this little boy looking in this magnifying. Little guy right here has the microscope and he's looking at us, but I bet he was looking at something on the lens right here. This little girl, she has some great skills riding horses, and then even this kid right here jumping rope. Reading is easy for me, but I'd like to be better at math. I can't read very well yet. I wish I could. It can take a long time to be good at something. And something that's important to remember is that if something isn't easy, it's not easy yet. The power of yet is so important. But if you keep practicing, you are going to get better. Marie knows how to spell. Jill prints well. And Jean is really good with computers. I haven't discovered what I'm good at yet. There's that word. Even if you don't know what you want to do well, you can still have time and to practice and figure out what you're good at. Ethan writes stories. Beth likes to build. I made the soccer team. I see lots of things in the park. We all like to do what we do best. How can you become better at something? Practice, right? Continue to practice. And when things are hard, we need help to learn. I don't get it. When something is hard, how does it make you feel? What do you need in order to get better? I would say ask for help, just like the book says. You're good at different things. I feed the baby myself now. I can fix my brother's wagon. I got my training wheels off early. The kids made me captain of our team. How do you feel when things are easy or when things are become easier? It's because you've practiced. It's because you've taken the time to learn. You've taken some time to learn a skill. Schoolwork, acting, singing, dancing, playing games, or sports. We all have something we do well. I love seeing all the things that the kids in this book do well. And I know that you all have some really great things that you do well. What can you do? Now, thinking about our story, what can you do? We need to go back to our anchor chart and talk about the central idea of the text. So the central idea, remember, we think about the topic. Well, the topic is the person or the thing the text is about. What was the text about? I hope that you're saying that the text was about the things that kids can do well. So that central idea is the most important idea or point about the topic. And so the point was, what can you do well? It's the title of the book. What can you do well? There were so many great supporting evidence of details and facts and examples, things that the kids could do that was easy, things that the kids were doing that were hard, but they were asking for help. So thinking about the central idea, thinking about the topic, I do want you to go back and I want you to think about one of the kids in the story, and I want you to write 2 to 3 sentences about what that kid did well and what you think the kid did in order to be good at that thing that they were doing, the skill, the activity that they were showing in the photograph. So go back and find a kid in the story that you would like to write about. You can write on a piece of paper. You can write in your draft book about something that one of the kids in our text was doing well. I hope you enjoyed the story and have a wonderful day.